Says he might even be going into making magical weapons and armor in future.
Ooh, how fancy.
My.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe Laura say that maybe he should, he remembers Samuel and dealt quite a bit with him. Actually helped his son once.
We'll listen to the story and, seem quite happy with
He
it.
was lost in the sewers. You saved him out from all kinds of giant rats and such. Yeah. How were those 6 months ago?
And now, to finish it up, first thing that happens is Raphael is slapped awake.
Bleh.
We'll remove that. And before you is standing a just double check. A Shaylin is standing before you.
Oh.
You rake.
Not the same Shaylin as before.
Oh. Raphael looks at this Shaylin.
Raphael, what happened to you?
Oh, it's Cassandra. Isn't it?
You don't think it's Cassandra?
What? Then who the hell is this?
Why am I chained up in my bedroom, bleeding?
Exactly, and naked.
Underneath the pillow is the key for your release.
Ah, yes, indeed. I don't want to alarm you, madam, but
But the pillow is...
underneath this pillow is the key to my release.
She helps you up.
Raphael sits up, grabs it for his head, and says, "Thank you. I'm sorry. Who are you? My head feels a bit dizzy."
I can't leave you anyway, can I?
Oh, Crimson, is it? He smiles.
Yes.
Of course, I should have known. Thank you for waking me up. He sort of lurches to his feet. I am afraid I got knocked out.
By anyone in particular? Do you want me to investigate for you?
He shakes it. I think it is well in hand, thank you. I believe the culprit didn't get away.
Very well.
As such, I valiantly sacrificed my face to stop him.
Oh, how brave you've been.
He snorts. Yes, quiet, I suppose. What time is it?
Hand you a tissue.
He
The ball is almost over.
nods.
However, I
Then
thought a great way to finish it might be a nice award for best costume.
he nods. Of course, that seems quite excellent. He sort of just calculates time. But first, I have something very important to do. A promise to keep, even.
Very, very well.
He looks it up and down. Best costume, yes, indeed, quite. And then he gets up, brushes off, takes some water from a flower pot or something in a corner, wipes away the blood, and then sweeps out, somewhat groggily, swings down onto the dance floor, rakishly, see if he can spot Zoe.
You can find Zoe. She seems to have just finished a conversation with Pharasma and Desna.
Raphael sweeps up behind her.
Sure.
So we might actually notice that he's clearly, someone has clearly hit him and probably quite brutally. You could probably see some slight flecks of blood.
Sorry, Lieutenant Ivor, what did you do?
He smiles, looks at Abidor. Does he recognize that it's Kulrun?
You recognize the pointy ears,
Mm-hmm.
and also a speck of the armor. Also, you hear the little dragon whisper to you.
Oh, sure. He bows before her and says, "I am afraid I was knocked out. There was an attempt on the Empress's life. I was sort of taken out in the commotion."
So in us?
She seems to be okay, at least.
Raphael
He points over towards the shrimp.
Raphael glances over, nods quickly, and says, "Good." And looks at Zoe. "Now, Zoe, before the evening is over, I do believe." He sort of reaches out his hand to her, "that I owe you a dance."
So in us, sure. One thing first, though. She touches Raphael's head. Basically, her hand goes.
She becomes an actual angel and heals you.
Oh! Well, isn't that nice? Yeah.
Look at that, everyone! Zoe Flores is an angel!
She's not an angel. Everyone stop thinking that. Zoe doesn't like that. She stops. The light's gone.
It turns off like a light switch. Click.
I think Zoe noticed that people are looking, and she quickly stops and looks kind of, what's it called? Her face is pink. She didn't want me to
Blushes.
She blushes. Shows
But it's fine. He doesn't seem to have any lethal damage. Most of it literally just like he seems someone basically gave him just a whack.
Just to be sure. She looks. I didn't mean to get that much attention. I guess the healing next time will be better.
Oh,
Do you finish the ball by dancing?
Sure.
Yeah. Raphael will, while he sort of, as he swung down, called out for some servants to, we're going to have a vote about the most awesome costume. Or maybe should he, as the host, maybe decorate? We'll have a vote for the most awesome
No,
costume.
vote between all the people?
Yeah, all the people here can vote on
Okay, the servants rush around and do this.
Yes. And while this is happening, Raphael will dance with Zoe.
You want to roll?
Charisma check.
Go ahead and give your charisma check. I will tell you, you're going to have a +5 on this.
You want me to add it myself?
You can do it yourself.
Oh, I forgot to add a +2 for the dance hall, so that's a 24.
You can
Sure.
help dance, Raphael.
Not bad.
So he wipes the floor with him.
Well, he is kind of
Messes him up.
rocks him, slams him in.
She does wear a belly dancer outfit, so you would expect her to.
Yeah. Well, in the swings and throws of the dance, quite beautiful. And Raphael is very pleased that Zoe is even outperforming him.
Well, you had a bonus technically on top, so you were technically outperforming her, but barely.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he won't outperform
You're
Zoe.
both keeping up, though.
Yeah, he will keep in stride. He won't outperform Zoe. I wouldn't dream of it.
But it's your field of work. You're supposed to outperform her in dancing.
Yes, but he's
Now
not
people
going to
will say,
upstage her.
look, he's being nice to her. And he'll be thought of as nice.
No, he's going in for just enjoying himself. As they sort of sweep around the floor. And when the dance is over, he will take a half step back, give Zoe a kiss on the hand, bow, and says, "Thank you for a lovely dance, Zoe. Always a pleasure."
When he goes to kiss her hand,
Yes.
she turns into a light being, and you go through her hand. And she says, "Please don't." And she curtsies and thank you for the dance, and she will look for Doral and turn off the light being.
I was outside, looking in the courtyard, voting.
Hey, Riff. You can talk.
Riff is back at this point.
I came back.
Yes, it seems the mage needs to go.
Well.
Hey, Riff.
Hey, Zoe. Meh.
But yes, Raphael goes to the stage to finish up the show for him.
Yes. He will hit the stein against the wall again, like he did.
Yep.
And grandly announce to everyone that there has been voting about the most grandest and most fantastic costume of the evening's ball. And
A letter is handed to you by one of the servants. It has 5 nominees written on it.
Rabacook.
the 5 nominees are
It has some of them grouped. It has the Tiamat group.
Tiamat is, of course. Yep. Thank you. Way! Applause. Yep.
Hey!
Actually, do they do like a Dragon Ball Z stand?
It has the Mother of Mutation, Horror and Chaos.
Yes.
The Master with the specifically it specifies which the Master.
Yeah. Well, Raphael will bring Laurel up.
Thank you. This really is too much.
Apsu is nominated.
Of course.
Robert Cook and Saren Ray pair.
Yeah. It's a very good pair.
And finally, someone you two didn't really notice was in the thing at all. Just a servant kind of noticed him.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I saw that guy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Freaky. Who is that even?
Who is that even?
What kind of god? Like, we don't know.
Highly specific.
Is.
Well, Raphael will announce these fantastical nominees.
It's really just a giant beetle.
It's like a huge praying mantis.
I mean, it's pretty damn actually ostentatious costume. It even has like actual extra legs sticking out, and everything.
It's the king. It's probably the king.
It's probably the king, isn't it?
Anyway, as all of you line up here,
Yeah. Drum roll for the voting.
yep, drum roll. Play Troy from the meat kitchen
Yeah.
using the warhammers. The final vote came out that the best costume of the night was the Tiamat group.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Oh.
Second place goes to Laurel.
Yay!
Third place to
Yay!
Akrakek.
I was interested to see this cash prize.
And then Apsu.
Apsu, yeah.
Was having a Rovagug, then Apsu.
Oh, sure. Well,
Okay, Keck.
Also, it seems suddenly from basically nowhere, Crimson swings down
what?
and hands out basically a small glass trophy.
Ah,
Okay, alright. We
Hey,
weren't
Mark,
going to have to fireball her in the face.
A smaller one to Laurel,
Oh, a tiny one, huh?
and a tiny one to this guy.
well,
She then curtsies.
Raphael will then raise a toast for all of the involved and declare that tonight now will be the last dance of the night. He sort of motions to the musicians to fire up, as we literally will dance out the night to the last, so to speak.
Hooray.
For this, he will approach the
Give me a bollard.
Apsu.
Apsu will dance.
Yes.
Let's do this, old friend. Brother, let's do this, old friend.
Indeed.
How is your throat not dying from doing that voice?
That is actually how it usually sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his
This
regular
is the fake
voice.
You know what? To finish up the night, let me bring all the tokens on the stage.
Yay!
Oh, Christ.
As long as no one's standing on me.
No one will be standing on you. Don't worry. However, I will make the other Lamostri be dancing next to you.
Well.
Shabby Lamashu.
Yeah.
As Modus is not here right now.
Lamashu with no torso.
It's just white, though. It's a thing.
Lotus and Abadar.
Crotus. Fuck that.
It's like a moon with a face on it.
Yeah, the moon face.
Literally, his outfit is mostly just like just this white outfit, and then it's just got a mask of the moon.
Yumi and Aristeel. Oh, that's a nice pair.
That's a nice pair. Yeah, I can see that.
Too.
Torak and King
Let
Cully.
me in. Sure. Why not?
Hail.
What?
This is very likely, yes.
Phrasma and
That's not
Besmara.
Destiny Smart,
Desmond.
yeah, sure.
freedom.
Irori and Phrasma.
Sure. I can hang out.
Oh, that's Zoe's dad with someone.
Yeah.
Possibly Zoe's dad. There was more than one.
There's a lady here.
Is it the ex-prince dancing with Grove?
Don Kuthor and Gorm.
Sure. Tearing up the dance floor, quite literally.
Just like throwing shit everywhere.
Is it the ex-prince dancing with Grotus?
Yeah.
Yes.
He wanted to get some of that.
Such
And-
a move.
Some of that
And
moon
this
face.
is everyone who's left at the ball. Anyone who's not here is not currently here.
Alright.
Oh, Asmodeus. Where'd you
The
go?
the 5-person Tiamat costume, for your knowledge, breaks apart.
Huh?
5 separate people dancing.
One can take Ugathora.
They are dancing as a group. Yeah,
Oh,
Ogre
sure.
joins.
I've got more joints in.
There we go.
So that everyone has someone.
Everyone has someone.
The costume seemed to unzip from each other, basically.
Like a huge zipper.
Unzip.
Laurel is much less of a gracious dancer on ground.
And I think this is a great time for the party. As everyone dances fabulously
Yeah.
through the night.
Of course.
I will say when it sort of starts, when you're going through the turns a little bit more, Raphael will wink to the Empress, and then he will, knowing that she has the capability as well, he will activate his flying on his celestial armor, and we'll see if we can.
She summons a sword for a second, starts flying, dismisses the sword.
As we fly dance as well over the dance floor. Laurel's not the only one who can do that.
No, you can just, he knows that someone will do him after when
I've lost. Where's the hell Zoe?
upstaged.
I left. I
Did
went
you
to
move the
bed.
token yourself, or?
Yeah.
Also, I would suggest, but I don't know if they actually want to. But I would have sort of when the last dance is finished. Maybe people want to take off their masks. I don't know. Just to show.
Some people left before you finished. Some people did. You did see the identity of some people. I can definitely go through some of the people you definitely noticed. Sebastian, of course, for Caden Kali.
Who's
You recognise the Spy Master?
Who was he?
Spy Master was Grotus.
A fucker.
Motherfucker.
Let's see.
Watching from above.
The High Admiral was Besmara.
Oh, sure. That fits.
Gorham was the Regent Commander of the Gate District.
Oh, sure.
Of course, Crimson was Shailene as well. Iris was there.
Oh,
She was a Callistra.
one of them. Sure.
The Archmage was Irori, another one.
Oh, okay.
man? All these elderly men having like
They can try
think
to.
I'll be the
Um,
awesome
the
abs god.
Guild Master was Abadar.
Of course it was.
Drongar was there as a Torag.
Really? Ah.
Mother Eleanor was a Pharasma.
Oh, that's nice.
That is nice.
And they changed
Moon
the
Gross
Grossa
there?
was there as Iomade.
Was Moonseer there?
Moonseer was not.
Aww.
Moonseer. God damn it, man.
He's
But
working
he
late
was
in the
there at
election.
very end when
Probably.
everyone unmasked. So
Did the Empress unmask herself at the end?
yes.
Oh my, I bet
What
that
was
got a few
the-
gasps.
Yeah. Was there a shock in the crowd?
I'm minor shock for some people. Interesting, one of the Urgafoas was your old boss, Tyne.
Who?
At the soup kitchen.
No. I mean, who was she dressed as?
Urgafoa, the one second.
Demon
I'll drag a
undead
picture
thing.
next. I'll drag a picture next to your one. Oh, you've moved your one.
It's a lady face with like a rotten body.
Oh, her.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
It's like
Was the
spreads
king in there?
disease and shit.
The king was not there.
Oh.
That doesn't surprise me.
Then who was?
Oh, he left.
Who was the insect?
The insect left before the end of the dancing.
Damn.
He never said anything. He just chittered loudly.
Yeah.
Something about the hive will know.
I'm sure.
A lady Cynthia May, if any of you know who that is a Desna.
Not sure who that is.
Someone might know here. Anyone else here? Larrick Harbour was there.
Woo, Larrick!
He was an Abadar.
Obviously.
I'm not sure who that is either.
I don't know.
There was also this small gnome dressed as Caden Kali.
Oh, that's adorable.
No.
There was also a halfling trying to dress as Iomade. Kind of
Sure.
worked. Kind of didn't. And other than that, like the rest of them, there were a lot there. I could go for all of them, but that's going to take a long time.
Sure.
Yes,
Oh.
you all probably have to sleep a lot after that. That was an exhausting night.
You know,
I
Zoe
think
will
it was
go
a
to the basement, and if she needs to sleep, there is a very nice couch she found. Which
It is
I-
nice.
yeah.
You know
She
you
will
can.
sleep.
There was also a house upstairs now. There's a whole
There is-
mansion upstairs.
There's a whole
Yeah,
freaking mansion upstairs.
She wants to be in the basement. She'll sleep on the couch with Amelia in her arms.
Alright, each to their own, I guess. Each to their own.
Is it okay if she brings her dog in the basement?
Yeah.
Is Riff okay with that?
Yeah, it's not like the dog's gonna
What?
tell
The dog
anybody.
bites through all your books.
I will
So
murder it. I will actually murder it.
What does William name the kitten?
Yeah, what has you named the kitten?
Pole!
Sparkles.
Neither.
I asked you.
Bob.
No.
Meister Meowster.
Sherman Meow.
Oh, that's just bad.
That's just terrible.
Mittens.
No. Too far, Jonas. Too far,
Sif?
man.
He named it Sif, didn't he?
No.
What about Kitty? That's what my cat's name is.
Kitty.
Well, see, the thing is that she's just super fat, so we call her whatever really comes to mind, like War, like from the song, you know, War. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. So we call her War sometimes. We've been known to call her McDonald's.
You know, the Jacob project was calling it whatever.
Yeah.
Fatty.
McDonald's. McDonald's the cat.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
One of my friends calls it Short Round after the character in.
Yeah.
Indiana
Jones.
Yes, anyway,
Yeah.
the next morning I would toggle the calendar forward.
Yay.
Yeah, Raphael will sort of be, I don't know, if people sort of congregate in one of the basements, he will sort of show up there and look around if anyone is there.
Where's mana? Because maybe I has a whole mana, so.
Yeah.
Pollard is in his bed.
So he's on the couch in the basement.
You can be in one of the 4 bedrooms.
So he doesn't want to.
Where is Laurel?
Laurel?
You're muted, Menakai.
Well, Laurel is most likely in his room.
Yeah.
Sort of the sound of sizzling and bubbling and...
Then he will hear steps outside and then knock on the door.
Yeah.
Open the
Oh
door.
wait.
Yeah?
Mom?
Oh, Raphael, how was the masquerade?
Yeah, he smiles. Thank you for doing such a good job. Your costume was, well, breathtaking, obviously.
All right then. Did anything happen there? Costume?
He nods and says, "Yes, something did happen." He sort of looks around. Yeah, Pollard is sleeping, I guess.
Well, says I suppose.
Can I come inside?
Very well. Close the door.
Random splatter of acid. Also,
Yeah.
like, glass trophy.
A little glass.
Oh, there's no trophy to be seen.
What's the mysterious Lamashtu? Raphael looks over to Lauren and says, there was an assassination attempt on the Empress."
The reason everyone says I suppose I... Very quiet then. You dealt with it? Was it dealt with?
It was. Someone, when the mock battle was going on between, well, you, Sarandre, and Rovagug, and a couple of the others, someone accidentally tripped into the Empress, trying to apply some form of contact poison.
I see. Likely the Thieves Guild then. They use those means, and they have them in large amounts.
He frowns. I suppose. Me and her quickly subdued him, threw him into one of the side rooms, and I started interrogating. The problem was he did something to me. He frowns. I'm not exactly sure. I was kind of hoping maybe you could help me figure it out. His eyes flashed, and then it was as if he commanded my mind to attack the Empress. He sort of frowns deeply. It felt so reasonable at the time.
Well, Laurel thinks on it. It sounds like he's somehow acquired a spell-like ability of dominate person.
It sounds like he somehow acquired the means to dominate your mind simply as a nature of his very being, not as a learned skill. Very few creatures could do such a thing.
Laurel does also know, though, it's also possible it could just be someone else imbued them with a spell-like ability. It's possible.
It can be implanted within a certain a man meant to be an assassin or the like.
I see.
A
Is he?
proxy spellcaster.
Am I free of his influence though? Is he still in there? He sort of taps his head. I don't feel anything weird, but
Try to take a look, knowing that these things usually last for like days.
Yeah, makes sense, motive. He does not seem to have the obvious signs of domination.
Well, Francis, I do not see it in you. You seem to be acting of your own free will right now. However, as far as I know, these things can last for days, even weeks. So, Raphael. And even though you might not have a command at the moment, if you were to give you a new one, as far as I understand, you would simply follow it.
Raphael gulps. Can I get rid of it somehow? I don't.
It usually hits those who are weak of mind. Just, I suppose strengthening your mind somehow would do something. Perhaps the Prince Bishop can do something.
I suppose. It sort of blinks.
Other
I've
than that,
never.
Other than that, Laura would know something like protection from evil, break enchantment, or dispel magic would also work.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the Prince Bishop or one of the a priest of some sort should be able to deal with it.
I suppose so. Eh?
I'm not sure. It's not really damage as such.
He
Like
frowns.
an enchantment on your mind.
I've never really met the Prince Bishop. I mean, really, I don't.
Well, I do know we have a shrine to the Black Butterfly here in the district.
He smiles and
You
sort
can
of,
go there.
you know,
Yes,
yes.
protected from whatever evil is befalling you.
That seems good. Yes. I have spoken to the proprietress several times, in fact.
And don't talk to anyone on the way there.
He nods.
You could be a tool of a great destruction if they commanded you to seem like you wasn't being commanded.
He sort of frowns. Should I go alone, though? I mean, if some of these commands show up, I might.
Well, looks to his table sort of regretfully and says, I suppose I'll go with you then.
He nods. Thank you. He sort of looks around, frowns, and then he hands his sword over to Laurel. You might keep this for now, at least.
Oh, Texans is very well then. And they'll escort Raphael to the shrine of the Black Butterfly.
Yeah.
Jonas,
Yes.
you hear these whispers in your mind. They're telling you to go to the palace now.
Yeah.
You can make another will save, however.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
You manage to resist, and you feel almost feel just the command. You manage to fight the entire command off.
Well, as they walk, Laura will see Raphael sort of stagger suddenly, holding his head and sort of leaning against one of the walls.
Well, grabs a bomb.
As he grimaces.
Grabs another bomb in the other hand.
You can see clearly like sweat, beading from his forehead.
I did,
he-
Raphael.
takes the potion
push it
somehow.
And then, like with a gasp, he sort of leans against the wall, and then says, I was commanded to go to the palace. I think I resisted. I don't feel any urge."
Let us move on then.
Nods. "Yes, quickly."
Well, we'll walk behind Raphael, sort of, ready to bomb him if he needs to.
Yeah, might be for the best.
You reach the shrine.
Yeah.
Currently you see Sister Helena is currently doing a series of prayers. You're also pretty sure you notice, like, in her house, which is like right behind the shrine. You're pretty sure you can see through the window a Desna costume.
Of course.
We'll, I suppose, interrupt and ask for a protection from evil for Raphael. He seems to be suffering some form of mind control from an evil being, trying to force him to commit treason.
Very to the point.
Laurel is very to the point.
She looks at Raphael, asks for Raphael to sit down.
He does. Quite shakingly.
She begins running her hands past you. Casting a series of spells on you. First, you just detect magic. And she's going to go ahead and not cast a protection from you, but something else. If anyone's watching, they can try spellcraft it to see what she's casting.
She's dominating him even further.
Sure, let's try it.
I mean, just an offer if you want to.
I'm there. Disintegration.